Hey everybody, Customikes here, and I'm here with Scotto too. He's actually filing on the fender, on the, let me get the right way here, on the Chevy, and I've been working on the Volvo and a bunch of other stuff on my Camaro and some other stuff, and but I figured I wanted to. There was so many people asking about. The lead stuff that we've been doing and where's stuff coming from and blah blah blah. And obviously, I'm not trying to make an instructional video right here, but you know, we figure we'll yap a little bit about the experience because you know, Scotto's been learning how to weld, learning how to grind. Well, he probably knew how to grind, but you know, we've been shaping sheet metal and yesterday or the last few days he's been cleaning, getting ready for tinning the metal and leading, and somebody's asking, where's the Mustang? We don't have a Mustang around here. Anyway, so he's a lot of new experiences for him, and figure we'll chat a little bit about what he has accomplished, but I'm really proud of him. He's done fantastic. It's been ups and downs, a little struggle here and there, and you know, we both are hard-headed and passionate, so, you know, learning some of these things are difficult, and communicating at the right level about what's important, what's not important, and what, you know, details we're supposed to fix and all that. You know, it's a slow walk, but today he's been filing on the lead that we put on yesterday, and I think it finally clicked with him, and he's done a fantastic job grinding it down or filing it down and getting it ready. So I wanted to show that off a little bit too. So anyway, I'm going to switch side and we'll walk over and see what he's doing right now. Hang tight. Oh, almost hit the wrong button. Where's the button? I can't even find it. There it is. There we go. Let's come down a little bit. So anyway, we'll start over a little bit with it. We have a few of the tools here. There was a picture of it earlier. But look at this crosshatch pattern right there from a guy that only has been filing lead for a day and a half, I think. You know, and he's I think he's really happy today. So happy. But you know, here's the lead shavings. You know, just for those that are new to this, don't grind this stuff and make it fly in the air. It's not a good thing, you know. You want to shave it with the appropriate tools so you get these heavy shavings that are falling down and not going up in the air. But Scotto has been really prepared today. Why don't you say hi to everybody?
Hey.
I love your headgear there. And safety first. Safety first. Yeah, he's been working on this tirelessly all day today. I mean, look at all these shavings right there. 2020, yeah. Lead shavings of 2020. That's what we're doing for a Friday night, you know, and Friday night fun time, you know. And but I mean, look at him. Just look at this stuff. He's done so well. I am just so impressed. The first time I did lead, and it didn't look anywhere near this good. Obviously, he's still got a file down here. But if you look at the highlights through the lead here, what he's done is pretty impressive. And so I got to give him a total shout out for doing a fantastic job. And obviously, there'll be a small amount of filler and stuff on it just for expedience, so to say. But I also wanted to ask Scott, I was like, how does this experience been for you?
It's been a really great experience, not having done any of this before and only seeing it through other people and other you know, video and stuff like that. It's been it's rewarding. You know, it's a lost, I shouldn't say it's lost, it's just an art that doesn't happen like it used to do.
Yeah.
Like it used to do back in the day, you know, and like you said, it can be done with, you know, body filler, and it's a lot quicker, and this could probably have already been done.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah. Well, that's why leading stopped being a popular alternative, because it costs you a lot more to do, takes a lot more time and a lot more artistry, so to say.
A lot more tools, the torches, the tin, the cleansing.
Yep. Attention to detail is really important.
Yeah.
Why don't you show them some of the tools did you learn to use today?
Well, first of all, well, you got to use a brush to get things clean there. But here's the lead, you know, that you used a lot of it. I did a little bit in my brief learning.
You did good.
But,
he lost as much lead as I did, so I, you know, especially if we was getting towards the sides, you know.
But this is the lead, you know, that you grind in. You know, you heat and grind it or push it in, you know, to make it stick. It's a real delicate temperature.
Yeah.
Between the flash point of this, I don't know if it's a flash point or the melting point of this, and what's going on over here. You know, it's delicate. It's art.
Yeah, it's a really narrow band of temperature. And one of the things that makes a huge difference too is like we have a rod right here, and then there's just sheepment over there. So it'll take the heat differently. So you really got to keep everything at the same temperature.
And we had an original headlight metal there, and this one over here. So we had duplicate, you know, double of metal there in a small place. So it was a bit of a heat sink.
Yeah. In some areas, so you just gotta be really careful with it. And, yeah, and then
we have the
paddles,
applicators, the paddles, you know that you know you smear it on with, or you know, and straighten it out, and put it on. You know, different paddles, flat ones, round ones, and a bigger one that can really get things up onto the metal there.
Yep.
And then your butter or your beeswax or
tallow. Yeah.
That you coat the bottoms with.
Yeah, it prevents them from catching fire and lubes it so that it's good to go on top of the lead. Yeah, then you got the lead paste. That's actually a Swedish product right there, but TIP or what is it? TP Tool, I think. Ticks and Tools or whatever. I have it listed on the post on Custom Construction Zone if you want to go look for it, where you can buy some of these tools. And Tip back in, what is it, Canton, Ohio, I think they're in. They have all these products, and most of them are made in United States, which I know is very important to many of you. But today you've been working mostly with the Vixen files.
Yeah, the files.
Yeah, they're actually called Vixen files.
Vixen files.
Yeah, and TIP also have a lot of those available.
You know, these very sharp edges.
Yeah.
All go in one direction. They're double-sided.
Yeah, it gives you an opportunity to flip them.
Yeah.
You could also send these in and get them resharpened. I don't know anybody local that does it, but yeah, you got to keep them clean.
Clean them every once in a while.
Yeah.
Half round or a quarter round or some sort of a round.
Yeah. They even have adjustable ones too.
That's good for getting down in the corners, you know, and creating these contours, you know, up in here. And I've been working on this one over here quite a bit, the underside. Trying to get that contour just to flow from one
into the other.
One side to the other, you know, without much, you know, without any high spots or, you know, just a really nice flow.
Yeah.
Just a smooth, gradual.
Well, I got to give you a lot of accolades today, because it was clear today that, and if you look at the patterns on there, he understood the three-dimensional shape of what he was trying to accomplish. And I mean, if you look at the light in here, you know, this is just raw lead cut with a Vixen file, and that's an accomplishment as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, there's some smaller imperfections and stuff, but we're just at the stage of cutting it. So, and I mean, these shavings are large when it comes to coming right off the file, you know. So, but be careful with that stuff. It is lead, and you can get lead poisoning. So, safety first, so to say. Anything, yeah. And he's wearing gloves and his mask, and you know, his Happy New Year stuff. Got to have a little bit of fun. We're here on a Friday night thrashing on our cars, and I mean, Scotto's been thrashing on his car all week, and you know, you can clearly see it. His accomplishment is amazing to me. I'm really proud of what you have done this week. You know.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to do it. It's a real blessing.
Yeah, it's this is cool, and I'm having more fun than you can shake a stick at today. So we'll let him go on and do some more filing.
Filing.
Yep, and you know, I got to tell you too, and I said this in the posting, most of the people that I've tried to teach this to have crapped out many hours ago. Oh, my arms hurt. Oh, this is a lot of work, blah, 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 blah. And you know what? Scotto's sticking with it.
It's hot today. Was it almost 95?
Yeah, it's been all week. It's been 90 to 100, you know, so, and he's still just sticking through it, so yep. Very cool. Thank you, Scotto. Appreciate it, you know. I've been working on this baby. I'm just trying to clean up some of the electrical and get her back functioning again before I get back at it. But I've been adding a shut-off switch and a jumper post for if it gets problematic. And I've been tinkering with my my tunnel and my firewall. And there's a lot of not very sexy stuff going on to make all this work, and finding places to run the battery cable. I'm going to run the battery back in here. So, you know, we got to make a spot for the battery, which will probably be hidden in there. If I can get the right size battery. If not, there'll be a little lump there, but I'm okay with that. So, yeah. And we've been working a little bit on Carmen Gia and on John's little 40, and he's been working on his VW. But I will, you know, my whole thing today was just, yeah, and the shop's a mess. Sorry about that. But that's real life when you're working on this kind of stuff. So, anyway, I wanted to go live today and just tell everybody what a great job Scott has been doing. And it's been fun trashing with you. And, you know, we appreciate you guys hanging with us here at Customikes, and we'll be back when we feel like the next time, you know. So, until the next time, appreciate it. See ya!